Your routine will make the person you will become. But if you never do anything outside your routine, that is all you are. All you are meant to do is follow a routine. A routine is great until it consumes all of what you are. Are you just your routine? Are you living just to follow this structure until you die? How must you break out of this? My name is Anthony Amaral, and I am the host of the Insightful Podcast. We gain insight in order to move forward in life. This is episode 25 of the Insightful Podcast, and today I want to speak to you about why you should change up your routine sometimes. Without further ado, let's get into this. Are you living for your routine? Why do we get stuck and get anxious of the routines we make for ourselves? And we get anxious when we break these routines, right? Because the whole idea is that a routine sets us up to be the most productive we can possibly be. But the problem with this is that once that routine is broken, we get that anxiety. We feel that we're not doing enough. And this happens to me all the time. And this is why I'm making this podcast today, is because I thought to myself the other day, am I just my routine? Is there nothing more that I have to offer? Or is this the way I must live forever? It's just based on the structure that I created for myself. And you got to think there's more. There's more to doing. There's more to finding a way to achieve what we need to achieve, right? Because for example, if I'm meant to film a podcast in the morning and something comes up that I can't, what happens is I get a little bit anxious. I get a little bit of anxiety. Oh, I didn't film the podcast. Oh, I'm falling behind. All these different things. But if I was able to just accept that change in my schedule and move past it and not get anxious of it, I'd be able to flow like water. And then later in the day, just film it, change it up. We get so stuck in these routines that we create for ourselves that it almost consumes our mind. That's all we think about. Oh, I need to get this done at this time. Oh, I need to do this. If I don't do this, then I'm falling behind. I'm failing. We can't think like this because at the end of the day, us thinking in that constant state of that horrible mindset, that's what's holding us back. Because I don't know about you, but for me, when I start to think like that, I end up thinking more than doing. And that puts me even further back on what I'm supposed to be, on who I'm supposed to be. So we can't get so stuck to this routine because it's ruining us. You can make changes outside of your responsibility. And when you do this, you will start to feel a little bit better. You will feel less drained. For example, if you have a job that you're committed to, that you have to be at all the time, okay. But when you come home, you make dinner, you watch Netflix, you chill, and then you just go to sleep. Switch that up. Go to a restaurant one day instead of making dinner. Go play some soccer instead of just sitting on the couch and watching TV. Or if you're someone that's constantly active, constantly doing things, maybe take a break from that. Watch one of your favorite shows. You know, read a book that you've been wanting to indulge into, right? It's it's because of these routines that we feel stuck. And you can make small changes to make your days feel different. You don't have to be so accustomed to the same routine over and over. Wake up the same time, go to sleep the same time, do the same things. Because weeks will pass you by and you'll say to yourself, oh, I've been doing the same thing for so long. Like, damn, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel like I'm living. And this is the thing that we need to realize is experiencing new things, trying different things out, that is self-improvement. What I've noticed is that with self-improvement, there's the basic concepts of bettering your mind with meditation, working on that business that you want to grow, posting on social media so you could get an online presence, reading more books, doing all these different types of things. That once you get so obsessed with these kind of tasks that you have to do on a daily basis, what ends up happening is you get so accustomed to it that you'll start to say no to new experiences. And when you say no to these new experiences, this could be a potential way for you to improve yourself, for you to learn something new. But you let it pass by because you're so stuck in this routine that you've created for yourself and you can never leave it. For example, me, this past weekend, I went on a hike. I don't usually go on hikes. I went with two friends. And after it, I realized I'm like, damn, this is something I kind of enjoy. I like going on hikes. I like speaking to my friends about different topics, catching up with them. And now I want to do more hikes. I want to go on more hikes, experience new types of outdoor activities. And because of this experience, it opened my eyes to wanting to do something new. Now I have a new hobby that I want to pursue. If I never went out on the Saturday because I was too stuck to, oh, I need to do my email marketing. Oh, I need to do some outreach for the podcast. Oh, I need to read. Oh, I need to go to the gym. All these different types of things. If I stayed stuck with that, I would have never found this new hobby that I want to do. So you need to realize that experiencing new things, trying new things out, maybe getting a little bit out of your comfort zone is self improvement. It's honestly going to improve you more than you sitting in your room and doing all those tasks. At the end of the day, that is self improvement. Making yourself uncomfortable will change the routine up and give you new things to look forward to. Even if it's something as simple as instead of working on your desk at home, go to a coffee shop. Go go to a coffee shop that you've never been before. Maybe if it's the gym and you've gone to the same gym for so long, maybe it's getting a day pass at a different gym to test it out, meet new people, talk to new people. This is still partially a part of your routine, but it is a little different. It will be a new experience and it'll feel like your days are something new and it's not so mundane and boring. So this is what we need to consider is I'm not saying we need to completely throw out our old routine that we had and once we throw this out create something new. I am not saying that. What I'm saying is that even making small adjustments to your daily routine can make your life feel more exciting and more fresh. And that's what will keep us going because a lot of burnout happens when we are constantly doing the same thing over and over. If it's constantly, repeating the same action. And we have the ability in ourselves to make a change, to make a slight adjustment to our routine. And when we do this, we feel great. If it's hanging out with friends at this time, you guys always hang out at this time, switch it up. Go do something new. Go do something at a different time. If you guys are constantly, for example, playing soccer, go try a different sport. All of these small adjustments will make it easier for you to follow your routine. And sometimes maybe you just need a complete break from it because that's when you get mentally exhausted, is when you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again. So we need to consider this. What small changes can you start making today to switch up your routine and make it feel more fresh and more exciting? And this is what I'm trying to say is, do you feel burnt out? Making yourself reflecting on how you feel when you are in the same routine for too long. This is what we need to start doing, is reflection. I speak about reflection a lot on the podcasts, and that's because of the weight of it. Why is reflection so important? It's very important because you need to understand why you feel a certain way. If you're getting burnt out because of your routine, you need to reflect, because if you don't reflect, you would have never discovered that it was your routine that was making you feel burnt out. So self-reflection is key. Self-reflection is key because maybe you need to ask yourself, hey, I haven't left my comfort zone in a while. I've been comfortable with doing the same things I've been doing every single day. And if you don't give yourself time to reflect, you would have never discovered this newfound opinion and mindset. So if that's journaling, if that's, speaking to a friend and asking them, hey man, I just feel drained. I feel like very bored. I feel like my routine isn't as exciting as it used to be. You could switch it up. It's only once you reflect on why that is, you will find the answer. So start reflecting. This is the change you need to make, is the reflection piece. Why are you feeling burnt out? Why are you feeling drained? Okay, now I want to start talking about some changes you could start making today. I have mentioned a few already, but I'm going to just go through a list and maybe you could write these down. Maybe you could start considering them and maybe make that change today or tomorrow whenever you feel like it. But this is a list. Talk to someone new. For example, you're at the gym, you might see someone that you see very often, but you've never spoken to them. Go up to them and speak to them, get to know them. This will be a little different than what you did yesterday. Instead of just going in the gym, headphones on, working out, and leaving, now you're speaking to someone new. You're getting to meet a new person. So, this is a little change that could potentially make your day. You know how many people say, oh, that compliment made my day, or going to this place made my day? It's these simple things that could just make you feel true joy and allow you to go through your routine much easier because you made that small change. So, you need to consider this. Even the smallest things can make your routine feel better. Go for a walk or a run in a new area. How many times do we go through the same places over and over and over again? Go to work, go to the gym, go see that one friend, and you're taking the same path every single time. What do they say? There's a million ways to get to Rome, right? Why not take a different way? Same thing if it's a run or a walk. Maybe you're constantly running in your neighborhood. Go somewhere else for that run. You see some new scenery. All these little aspects just make you feel more happy and more driven to get your work done. So just these small changes, I'm telling you. Like I said earlier, go to a different gym. Maybe they got different equipment that you've never seen or never tried out. Maybe you meet someone new that could potentially become a new training partner. All these different things. Start making these small changes. Try a new sport. At least for me, what I love about me and my friends is every single year we end up trying a new sport. We end up playing a new sport. And the best part about this is you get to learn how the sport works. Last year, for example, it was golf. Or I don't know if it was the year before or whatever the case may be, but it was golf. And once I learned golf, I obviously watched some videos on my free time. And I also learned from my friend because he was more knowledgeable when it came to golf. And this gave me uh, a newfound hobby or thing to look forward to, because instead of thinking, oh, we're going to play soccer again, or oh, we're going to play basketball again, it was, oh, let's go play golf. Let's see if my swing is better. And just this small change allowed me to look forward to more things in my week. And that's the thing. Like I said in the previous podcast, it's hope. It's looking forward to something. And with these small changes in your routine, it gives you something new to look forward to. And that's why it's so important. Listen to a different genre of music. This is huge too, because I don't know about you guys. When I go in the gym and I see my SoundCloud playlist and it's the same songs that I've been listening to months on end, I get very annoyed. I start my workout with, oh, here we go, same songs again. And that puts me in a different type of mood that maybe I shouldn't be in. So even just, something that you don't even like that much, experiencing it, listening to it, maybe you find some joy in it. Maybe you find some this newfound passion or newfound love for that genre of music. And now you have something new to talk about. You have something new to discover. If you completely find a new genre, that's a lot of music that you could potentially be listening to. And that switches it up for you. So that's amazing. Like I said earlier, work on your side hustle at a different coffee shop. Location is a big thing. If you're constantly in the same place all the time, why not switch it up? Maybe go to a park and work, or go to this different coffee shop that you haven't seen, or go to the mall, or try somewhere new, go to the library, because this will give you a lot of newfound drive and a lot of newfound motivation to get your work done. Because when you're seeing constantly the same four walls all the time, that can get boring, you know. Next big thing is try new food. You know, even if you're on a proper bodybuilding diet, or you're dieting or you're not, it doesn't matter. Find a new way to cook your chicken. You know, find a new recipe that fits your macros, you know, because even this small adjustment can be the highlight of your day. And this is what you need, because when you're in that routine and you know that routine is what's needed to gain success in your life, even making a small change like that is something you could be looking forward to since the beginning of your day. Oh, I get to cook this new meal for me and my family. Or I just get to cook this new meal for me and I get to enjoy it. I get to see if I'm good at doing it. You know, this small change will just bring you this joy and this passion and this excitement for your day. You know, I don't know about you, but there's sometimes where me just having a little cheat meal or something will give me this I don't even know how to explain it. It'll give me this newfound excitement for the day and of waking up. So even small adjustments, like I've been keep repeating, is so important. And you need to try it so you could see what I'm saying if you haven't already. My last option for you guys is block out time to rest. A lot of times I get hard on myself because maybe I procrastinated a little bit. And when I do that, I'm kind of rushing to get everything done. But when I do block out times to rest, like, okay, from 7 to 9 p.m., I'm doing no work. I'm not focusing on anything. I'm just going to chill. When I do this, once again, I feel more ambition to get my things done because I know that block of time where I get to be to myself or, you know, hang out with friends is coming. For example, today I'm filming 4 podcasts, but later on I'm hanging out with my friends. So that gives me even more motivation to get the things done I need to get done right now and get these 4 podcasts done. Because then it would have felt rewarding to chill with my friends. And that's the huge thing, is when you have rest and it feels rewarding and it feels earned, you're not in your head. You're not, oh, I could have done more today. Oh, I missed this. I should have finished this. I had some more work to do. You know, if you block out that time to rest, and besides that time, you're going to get all your work done, it feels amazing. You feel accomplished. And that's the major thing, is feeling accomplished. These are the true joys in life. You don't have to do anything extravagant to feel like you're living a good life. How many times do people say it? Oh, for me just hanging out with my friends. I don't care what we're doing, you know, if I'm chilling at this person's house or if I'm playing a sport, or if we're just talking. I just love being around them, right? That's the true joy. It's spending time with them. So I don't even care what we're doing most of the time, you know. And you don't need to think that, hey, living the best life is doing the best things, is experiencing the most crazy things that this world has to offer. Sometimes it's just the small things, these small changes in your routine, that brings you true joy and fulfillment. It took me a while to realize this, but you have to try new things, especially when it comes to your routine. Life is so much more than your specific daily tasks. If you guys enjoyed this episode, feel free to follow the Spotify. We gain insight in order to move forward in life. Now that this is done, I'll catch you guys on the next one.